Hello guys, and welcome back to the UK Animatronic fan channel, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing, setup, demo and review of the brand new 2026 Pop Up Pumpkin Groundbreaker from the range. Okay, so this is the box, start off with the box. So it's actually not too big, that's it compared to a standard subwoofer. It shows you a good picture on the front here along with the Haunted Hallows branding. I must admit I do like this box design. It doesn't maybe I think it's better than the purple box. I know that's controversial, but I just do. Pop Up Pumpkin Groundbreaker, and then it's got the dimensions there. If we turn it around to the side, it shows the popped up position and the lowered position, along with a little read up down here. And then at the back, you've got a similar thing, the picture of him, more detailed description there. You can pause that if you want to read it. And then just a bit of decoration with the bats and stuff. Same thing on the other side. And then spin it back around. And then on the top, you've got the Haunted Hallows logo, the name and the dimensions again. Okay, so just before I unbox it, I do want to say I have already set this up once. So it's not packed how it would come brand new, but I've tried my best to do it just as it was when it arrived. Okay, so this cost me $39.99 from the range. I got it yesterday. Let's open it up. As you can see, here it is in the box. What you have is you've got the feet. There should be 4 of those feet. So there's 3, and then 1 more. So there's 4. There's 4 feet. There should also be 1 metal pole to attach to the base, and then the last bit for the base is the base connector. It's a very simple setup, just a standard Christmas tree setup, well, plastic Christmas tree setup. And then what you've got here is you've got the pumpkin figure himself with the skull underneath. There you go. Alright, so what I'll do, I'll lay the parts out and I'll just go through them. Pretty self-explanatory, but yeah. Okay, so I've gone ahead and laid them out. So as you can see, you've got the figure itself. You've got 4 feet, 1 base connector, 1 pole, and there's the instructions. Okay, let's get into the setup. Alright, so I've gone ahead and assembled all the 4 feet. Just slide them into the base connector, pretty simple. I've done that because it's a bit of a pain to do it on camera. The next step though, I'll do it on video. So you grab, just very simple, you grab this pole and you just slot it into there. Make sure it's pushed in. And now what I'll do, I'll add the figure itself on top. So just slide the little connector on top of there, as that's also quite a pain to do on camera. So yeah, I'll get back when I've done that. Okay, so I have put the figure on the stand, and now we'll just get into a quick review. So as you can see, it's wearing this nice burlap looking, I mean it's not actually burlap because it's cheap, but it's like a brown colour. I think it complements the orange and the black of the pumpkin extremely well. You've got this rib cage here. It's very cheap plastic, but for the price, you know, you don't expect too much. Unfortunately, like always, the arms are just very flabby. Got no sort of they've got foam in them, but they've got no metal wire, so they've got no structure to them. The hands are nice. I really like the hands. They're like skeletal, slightly withered maybe. I mean, the pumpkin could do with a little bit of an upgrade. It's just standard pumpkin you see all the time from Aroma Props, but I think this guy does look really cool. I am impressed. So what I'll do, I will do a demo of it, and then I'll just give my opinion on the skull underneath once I've done the demo on it, because it's a bit easier once you've seen it. Okay, so this by the way takes I think 3 AA batteries. It could be 4. He's also sound sensor or push button activated. I'm going to use the push button for this, so here we go. Okay, so there was his demo. the light does look quite bright at night because he's got obviously the strobe in his skull, but because it's daylight, it's facing the window, so you know you can't see it very well. But I assure you, it does look good in the dark. So the activation, mine is a bit slower than others, but I think it might speed up over time, fingers crossed. I also appreciate that they've upgraded the mechanism, evidently, which is amazing. Well done the range, well done Aroma. Now, I do wish the audio was a little bit different. It's okay. I guess it fits the character. It's just that the jump scare takes a little while, so people might have taken their eye off of it or walked by the time it actually sets off. Not always an issue, but it could potentially be an issue for some people. I'm not sure if it's too much of an issue for me, but it could be. Now the skull itself, I really love the skull design. I think it's a good mould. I don't believe we've seen it on a prop before, which is interesting. Usually Aroma like using the same sculpts over and over, but maybe the range designed it. Perhaps. Probably asked for a different one. So overall, I think this guy is actually really cool. The range have done a really good job of designing this and, you know, telling the manufacturer what they want. You know, I'd love to see more upgraded things, more mechanisms being upgraded, because, you know, it just makes you want to keep them for longer. I've personally never had an issue with the older mechanisms, but I know multiple people have, and yeah, it's just not great, is it? So I'm pleased they've gone and upgraded that. So yeah, I think that's it for the Rangers 2026 Pop Up Pumpkin Groundbreaker. Alright, thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.